Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The right call here, I'd say.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Drilled that one away.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Going with pace now. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged, unplayable. The Capitals with a massive shout. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot right before.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Burns from the scoreboard end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Goes over the top with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Hales loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Hales watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Willie, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the bridge end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Hales waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Willie from the bridge end. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Got that away nicely. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. The Capitals managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Goes over the top with that shot. Massive outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 77 for 2.
Neesham, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Drilled that one away. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the bridge end. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the field with a great shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Now 93 for 3.
Neesham from the scoreboard end. Misses everything. Oh, Bolden, what a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 6.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now on 96 for 4.
Perfectly timed. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Can't get that outside the ring field. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Wow, that's missed a lot. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Stone coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Stone with a huge appeal. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Stone has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the bridge end. Edged. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Rutherford has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Good shot, a beauty.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Stone from the scoreboard end.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Big edge, where's that going? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Stone shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Willie, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the bridge end. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And that's the end of the innings. The Capitals have been set a target of 147 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Misses everything. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field. Ah, fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Mills, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the bridge end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, through the gap. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Doesn't beat the infield. 10 runs added in that over. The Capitals are 15 for 1. Afridi from the scoreboard end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over the Capitals, 19 for 1. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edged. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Smacks that away through the gap. 10 runs added there. The Capitals, 29 for 1.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Shatter coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing, and that could be 4.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.